Welcome. Today let's take a look at some Victorian and Edwardian mourning jewellery from my collection. Victorian mourning conventions were complex and highly detailed, dictating what to wear and for how long, and frowning on the smallest infringements of the rules. The rituals of mourning were practised by high and low in society, and it was regarded as a disgrace if the basic decencies of black clothing and accessories could not be provided, placing a significant financial strain on many poorer families. Unrelieved black was necessary for the deepest mourning, and jewellery had to follow suit. Jet was one of the few acceptable materials for this. Jet is a black fossilised wood commonly found on the North Yorkshire coast near Whitby. A versatile substance, it can be left matte or polished to a glossy sheen, made into beads or carved in complex designs. A jet industry developed in the town, which employed over 1,000 men, women and children by the early 1870s, varying from large businesses to tiny cottage workshops. This little jet brooch could well be from one of those small workshops. It probably dates from the late 19th century and is of a simple bar form, carved as a stylised ribbon bow, and has a silver pin and backing. These were produced in large numbers and were some of the least expensive pieces of jet jewellery, although this example is very attractive with its polished facets gleaming, and it would have formed a pleasing contrast when worn with a black silk or wool gown. Jet was very popular when worn as a string of large beads. Smaller beads could be made into elaborate fringes and dress trimmings to adorn fashionable morning gowns. Jet was sufficiently expensive to encourage the production of cheaper substitutes. French jet, or black glass, was one of these. This is a late 19th or early 20th century necklace in French jet. To tell the difference between genuine jet and French jet, touch the piece to your lips. Glass beads feel extremely cold and are much heavier than their jet equivalents. Every article of female dress was used as a vehicle for mourning display, including millinery. This matching pair of hat pins in French jet are a very handsome example and probably date from the late Edwardian period, when both hats and hairstyles grew significantly in size. The outer side of each one skillfully simulates faceted and matte jet in a stylised flower design. Other materials commonly used instead of jet were horn, which was dyed black, heated in boiling water to soften it and pressed in a mould, Irish bog oak, or vulcanite, a mixture of India rubber and sulphur. This brooch was made from vulcanite and probably dates from the 1870s. The shape is a very fashionable one, of a female hand holding a basket of flowers with a simple silver pin on the back. A similar and popular design was of a female hand holding a wreath. When first made, it would have been a very convincing and glossy black, but when vulcanite is exposed to light, over time it takes on a brownish tint, which gives the game away. I hope you've enjoyed looking at this historical jewellery with me today. I'd be very grateful if you could press the like button, and please consider subscribing to my channel. It costs absolutely nothing and really helps the channel to grow, and ring the bell for notifications of new videos. Until next time, thank you for watching and goodbye.